Welcome to the Creative Business TV show where we help you make a success of your creative business. I'm your host, Kylie Carlson, and this is a little segment of the show we like to call Ask Kylie. Today's question comes from Stacey in Leeds, and Stacey says, "Hello Kylie, I'm really hoping you can give me some advice. I'm launching my own business and I'm finding it hard to move from the planning stage into the doing stage as there seems so much to do. How do I know where to start?" Okay, Stacey, this is a great question and one I hear a lot. You know, it's that feeling of being overwhelmed. It's horrible. And if you're anything like me, the more overwhelmed you feel, the less you achieve, right? So let's see if we can help you to take the plunge and actually get you off and running. Now, the biggest problem as I see it is that at the moment, everything seems daunting and completely unachievable. And this is stopping you from actually taking that next step. And the reason is because you're looking at this as a whole, instead of breaking it down into more manageable and attainable chunks. So what you've got to remember with business is that it's never going to feel like you're ready. There's no such thing as the perfect time. It doesn't exist. Now, I don't know what business you're planning to launch. So I have no idea if you need to think about things like premises, stock, staff. If you're a creative entrepreneur, then I'm hazarding a guess that you don't need these things. So it does make it a little simpler. My advice is to break things down into 10 easy steps. And depending on how much time you have, you can either make those weekly, fortnightly, or monthly steps. But whatever you choose, you've got to make sure you're realistic with your time, as you don't want to add to the stress. Now, those steps don't need to include absolutely everything on your to-do list. Not everything has to be perfect and in place for when you launch. Trust me when I say that what you start off with, it is going to change 100 times during your first year in business. Quit trying to make everything perfect and make sure you've got the basics down pat. Now, I'm going to make it easy for you, Stacey. I'm going to give you 10 steps to launch. But as you've told me that you're trying to get from the planning stages to the doing stages, I'm going to skip out those really basic steps you'd cover, like choosing a name. So instead, step 1 is your ideal client. Who are you selling to? My suggestion is that you create what's known as an avatar that clearly defines who you're targeting with your business. Now, this is crucial. You need to know who your target market is. You can't launch without that. Step 2 is branding. Determine who your ideal client is, but, and this is a big but, don't get too hung up on this because it will change, it will grow, and it will evolve as you do in your business. Step 3, you've got to think about your offer. Now get clear about your product and service mix. You need to nail the products and services that you're going to offer and then clearly lay them out for your target market in an easy to digest manner. Step 4, pricing. How much you're going to charge. Be clear on it and do your research, but don't undersell yourself because you're new. Step 5 is credibility. So you want to become an authority in your space. You know, it's time for you to become the thought leader in your space for your target market. So think about starting out with, something like a guest blog post, writing articles, doing interviews or podcasts, whatever it is you need to get yourself noticed. Step 6, network, baby. Get out there and grow your network. And this can be done online, offline, but you need to get known in your industry. So if you're tight for time, Facebook groups and similar things like that are a really good place to start. Step 7, choose your platform. So by this, I mean, are you going to have a website? Are you going to have it ready for the launch? Or are you going to start off on social media with a Facebook page and an Instagram account? You don't need everything straight away, but you do need something. You need something to be your shop front. Step 8 is your marketing. You know, you need to take time to write an action plan. You've got to know where your audience hangs out and create a plan that markets you within that space. Step 9 is sales. Yes, we all have to sell in our businesses. It's crap, isn't it? But, you know, for creative types, closing sales, it's hard work. It takes you out of your comfort zone. So to help, you need a plan of attack. And that means creating something like a sales funnel and the journey that your potential customers are going to go on when they make contact with you. Step 10, customer experience. Possibly the most important step. You know, you can provide such a stunning, customer experience that your clients cannot wait to tell everyone about you and how brilliant you are, then the work of growth becomes so much less. So, Stacey, there you have it. I really hope this helps you and gives you some direction, but seriously, stop over-analyzing it and hit the launch button. Do it. Stop waiting for the perfect time because there isn't one. That's all I have time for you today. I hope you enjoyed this edition of Ask Kylie and will join me next week when we answer more of your creative business questions. Don't forget to show us some love and hit the like button below or comment or subscribe. And if you want to become even more connected, go to kyliecarlson.co and get on the mailing list. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you all next week.